along, or to actually write it. So I thought I'd write it, and now I'm going to really struggle to read back what I've written because I'm crap at writing. So firstly, just to say thanks to Mick for his kind words and good wishes. Yeah. I don't know what to say otherwise. And for agreeing, obviously, to let me marry Charlotte. Just really to welcome everybody here and... Yeah, I can't read it. Yeah, just to say welcome to all family and friends here to celebrate one of the happiest days of our lives. I know that some of you have travelled a long way to be with us today, so just to say thanks to everyone. So, what you're about to witness, a momentous occasion in life, the first and last time I will ever speak on behalf of both of us, as you can tell. So, when I wrote this, I thought long and hard about this, and I really couldn't decide. Long speech, short speech, what to do. Well, that's what I thought it did. But it didn't turn out that way, did it? So, I decided my speech would be like much of my life. It would be like a miniskirt, long enough to cover the essentials, but short enough to keep your attention. So, yeah. You don't think I'm that funny, do you? So, there are a few people that we've got to thank, really. So, really, Mum and Dad to start with. I'm not even going to read this. So, couldn't wish for better parents. I really couldn't. You know, they're Thomas is even better. They're there through thick and thin for you in life. And I guess growing up you always think you know better. You always do. But then you realise everything they told you is for your own good. And as he would say, one day you'll learn. Yeah. So, Mick and Tracy, again, great in-laws, couldn't wish for better. Bit scary at first, I mean... especially Tracy. So... Now, I've got to be fair, they've taken me in, they really have taken me in, made me part of the family, and I couldn't wish for better. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Mick could want their own IT engineer, you know.
I'm going to learn everything I know now.
So, I must have fixed 1 million laptops already. Anyway, that's irrelevant for today. Tracy, to be fair, she treats me just like her own. She really does. It's, you know, she takes me in, Sunday dinners, piled high as mountains. You know.
It's more than me, yeah.
Is it better than
So,
Groom's?
I've got to say no, I've got to say no. You never beat your mum's gravy, that's all I can say. No, but seriously, on a serious note, it's made so much easier when you've got two great families around you. It really is. All of this, arranging all of this, being together, it's just made so much easier with the backup and support of everybody around you. It's brilliant. So, on that note, Amy, on that note, we just got us mums a little gift. Just to really say thank you. Can't really ask Tracy to make her own flowers, you know, she's done a great job with all decorations, but I did think about it, to be fair. So, really, just to the hard bit for me. Now, as we all know, I hate this bit. It's, you know, not possible to have everyone with us. I hate this bit. But, you know, we know they're all here. They're here for us in his hearts. We know they're here. I'm not going to try and say it all, but just to raise all the glasses to absent family and friends. So, carry on with my thanks, cheese. Carry on with my thanks. So, as he's spoken, it is down to Alfie now on bottom of my sheet. So I just wanted to say thanks to him for being our little page boy. You know, we didn't expect him to walk down the aisle, so we got quite lucky, to be perfectly honest. We went to Marks and Spencer's the other week and he decided he'd had enough and just went, no, mummy! So we thought we got quite lucky today, to be fair. So we've got Alfie a little gift, so Rach, do you want to bring him up? And... How much is it? Right, second page, that's good news. So, we've also got to thank all the bridesmaids. I think you'll all agree they really do look all stunning today. So, having your sisters as bridesmaids is real special. So yeah, we'd just like to thank them for being as bridesmaids, thank them for all the little bits of help that they've given us. And again, if you can just all raise your glasses in a toast to the bridesmaids.
Sisters.
So, again, I was searching the internet. I found something that I couldn't agree with more, to be perfectly honest. There's an unwritten rule of wedding etiquette that states nobody should look more handsome than the groom. And I'd just like to thank all lads for keeping to that etiquette. So, Craig, just a little bit about my friends really. Craig and Billy aka Sean, they've been my best friends for years. Craig, school. Billy since college. But even, you know, we don't see each other a lot now. You know, it's gone are the days where you see everybody every week.
You're working now, you're married, that's
But, you know, when you've got friends like that, you don't need to see them all the time. Whenever you need them, they're there. So, and last but not least, little big brother. You know, best mate. Yeah. This is quite funny, so I don't know why I'm crying. Yeah, it's totally unreliable. Totally unreliable. Worst person in the world. But you can always trust on him for a straight answer. And, well, look crap in that. Yeah, you look shit. Thanks, Anne. Brilliant. It's straight to the point, you know what I mean? That's just how I am. So, again, I guess all these two especially, I figured that you should probably know something about them. They've all been renowned throughout their lives for living in Fantasyland. Yeah. So what they tend to do is go off in their own little world. They make up stories about things that have never really happened in your life. Honestly. I just thought I should make up all the work before the speeches anyway. So anyway, thanks for being best man. You're not really the best, but thanks. We've just got you all, Billy as well, a couple of presents just to say thanks. Kid.
Cheers, man.
Oh, and I did forget one bit. No, that I'm coming. It's meant to be here, really. I've got some bridesmaid gifts as well that I forgot to give out, so if you'd all like to come up. Thinking about next bit before I've even said it. Here,
Cheers, Allan.
thank you. Rach. And Larry. Oh, and just to mention, thank you for the great reading. It was fantastic. So, last but not least, the wife.
I didn't think I were in there.
Well, you've got a page and a half, what's up with you? So, yeah, I think I'm going to get used to saying that word anyway. I'd just like to say thanks for agreeing to marry me. I've lost. And for making me the happiest man in the world. I think you'll all agree she looks absolutely stunning. I did try and look when she come down the aisle, then I realised I was going to cry, so I turned my head. But yeah, she looks absolutely stunning. You really took my breath away today. Just also to say thank you to her for planning all of this. It's her, really. Where have we got to? So I met Charlotte through a friend that introduced us to each other. I just thought I'd tell the story really about how we met. So we were supposed to meet up on August Bank Holiday Monday, usual drinking session, you know, go out for a few beers. But I'd been in London all weekend at Challenge Cup final, and I got home and she says, "Oh, I'm out in Escape, do you want to come in?" I was like, I should really play a long game here, but I didn't. She got me, so I went down and we met up.
You didn't go on your own.
I didn't go on my own, so I took my wingman with me.
Yeah, they were from
It's
Pompey.
worst wingman I've ever had, but anyway. So we met up anyway, we arranged to go out, so we met down at Escape. Needless to say, when I got there, she couldn't resist me, that's just me. No, I'm joking. But apart from that point, you know, my life's got crazier by the day, really, I've got to be honest. It's got madder by the day. So, there's a lot of things I love about Shar, but some of the crazy things she does and says, it's just my favourite part about her.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just hilarious, and I absolutely love her for it. I love her to bits for it. So I just thought I'd tell a couple of little stories about when we first met. So we met, and a week after we met, I'd arranged to go pick her up after a night out and take her home. So I drive there, I stayed sober all night. When I get there, Charlotte's had a few. So we walk into the car, she says, "I want a pizza." I says, "Alright," she says, "I go in this pizza shop." Alright, fair enough. Oasis in middle of Pontefract. So I'm looking at menu while stood behind me is a slightly intoxicated Charlotte. She decides, she goes up to the counter, I've never seen out like it in my life, goes up to the counter, £2, on counter, give me a pizza. No pizza in that place is £2, they're all a lot more. Needless to say, being Charlotte, she got what she wanted and she paid the right price. And she's been getting the same ever since. So, just another quick mention for the night. I'm late watching football on telly. And as all the gents in here, I'm sure will, you know, understand. There's in the FA Cup, she walks out, I'll tell you first anyway. She walks in and she says, "Allan, for God's sake," in proper football hating voice that she has, "what are you watching a replay for of a football match?" I said, "Charlotte, it's an FA Cup replay, as in playing again, not an actual replay on telly." Unbelievable. It took me a while to explain it, needless to say. So, but I've got to say, as much as it sounds like I'm joking about it, I absolutely love it about her, and I love her to pieces. On a more serious note, and this is very true, they say you don't marry someone you can live with, you marry someone who you can't live without. And that's true. To be fair, it's true. She pretty much is the rock in my life. She's
Don't
there.
ever admit it again.
No, I won't. So, to be fair, there's a lot of things in life that I would have failed at had it not been for Charlotte. It really is. I don't know where I've got to now. Yeah, I'd have failed at a lot more things, and she supports me when I most need her there. And to be fair, I go home from work and I moan, and she hasn't got a clue what I'm talking about. She hasn't got a clue, but she still sits down and lets me moan at her. Perfect. So, on that note, I'd like you all to stand up. Oh, it's alright. You all up? And propose a toast to my wife, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Cheers. So, yeah, that's it really. So, I'm not going to stand here all afternoon and bore you with all the boring old stale jokes. That's Craig and Ant's job. So, without further ado, I don't know who's going first. I think it's Ant, but I'll hand you over to Ant.
Too much pressure on me. It's going to be a lot of tumbleweed. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, I'm Anthony, I'm Allan's little brother. So,
Little big brother.
Little big brother. So, to be honest, I don't really know why I'm stood here. The only reason I'm doing it is because my mum said if I didn't, she'd stop doing my washing. Anyway, I honestly thought, you again. It's not, no, that's I thought you would. But obviously, tonight, it's come to light, it is in fact bye. So, I decided to tell a story. So, one of my favourite stories of Allan, he's showing himself up, was when we were young. Okay, so Allan's life and ambition was to be an ice cream man. Yeah, it's good living. Anyway, so me and my mum, Rach, and Dad were sat downstairs, we were watching a film. And we heard banging clattering, and we thought, freaking hell's that? So it's coming from upstairs, we just thought, right, I'll watching porn again, of course. You know, but how wrong were we? We were so wrong. About 10 minutes later, the door flies open. Our Al has ingeniously got an old school desk and a belt and made it into an ice cream. So he really thought it was the dog's nads. With his ice cream tray that's strutting about the place until disaster struck. The belt snapped, the desk fell directly onto his big toe. He has to be run to hospital. He's been scared of ice cream ever since. So, Charlotte, when you were wondering why he's got a monkey black toe, you're right, it's because he's a Anyway, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, it may look like a bit of a tit. You say there's someone for everybody, don't there? So we'd like to thank Charlotte for taking her off his hand. But at least you get the child benefit. Like I said, every cloud has a silver lining. No, but seriously, I'm really happy for Al. I love him. And I love him dearly. And he's always been a brilliant brother. So I'm sure he'll be an even better husband to Charlotte. So I'd like to welcome Charlotte to Dickinson family. Hey. My sister-in-law. Congratulations. Of a turban.
Right, before I make a start, I'd just like to, I'm giving out a load of abuse. I'd just like to thank Allan and Charlotte on behalf of everyone for a cracking free meal. And also thank you both on behalf of 3 bridesmaids for letting them take a part in such a big part in your special day. They look absolutely gorgeous and a cracking job. Obviously, they don't look as good as you, Charlotte, you're gorgeous. Allan, not done too bad, mate, just Not too tricky to try copying myself. But actually, before I wrap it on, I'd just like Alan and Charlotte to take a little part in this next bit. Charlotte, would you take your right hand, place it flat on the table, palm down. Alan, take your left hand, put it flat on top of hers, and just leave it there for a little bit. I'll come back to you, trust me. Right, for those who don't know me, I'm Craig, and despite my inability to speak or read well in public, he still decided he wanted one of his mates to squirm and look an absolute pillock in front of him. To me. But I got to confess, it's a really honour to do this for me, mate. But in all honesty, I was really, really nervous, very apprehensive, very, very worried about doing this. In fact, if there's anyone else in this room feeling nervous, apprehensive and worried, that's probably because you've just married Allan. In fact, I was thinking, when Allan asked me to be his best man, I sort of compared it with like being asked to sleep with Queen. So a massive honour, but do you really want to do it? Go on. I said yeah. I panicked a hell of a lot. Spent a lot of time tearing my head out, coming up with ideas. So I started looking on the internet for inspiration, things to do. So anyway, after Googling for ages, donkeys, I came up with some cracking stuff. Then I tweaked. I'm actually meant to be looking for best man's tips. So I had to delete the entire browser so we've got fiancé.
I nearly put that joke in mine.
Cracker, innit? Anyway, looking online, I found out I'm supposed to sing Groom's praises and point out his many good points. But there were two problems there. Cannot sing, and I'm not about to start lying either. But seriously, Charlotte, you're a lovely lady, you're absolutely gorgeous, and you deserve a good husband. It's a good job, mate, you got in there before she got a chance to find one. The internet also recommended as well, looking at all tips, that I'm supposed to ask friends and family about you. But the weird thing is, they all came back with sort of pretty much the same kind of thing. They were all saying you're a first-class banker, it's cool. And it's when you've never worked in a bank. So I must have misunderstood. Maybe someone I don't know, mate. But some other words I could describe you well. Charming, intelligent and entertaining, but nobody said them. Although you were once described as conceited, arrogant and sensitive, I know it's really hard to believe, but if anyone knows him better, it's going to be his mum.
Mate, you've got some pain to come. I'm his best man next, that's what he's got to remember.
In fact, today actually stood during wedding. I started thinking, it's really funny how history repeats itself. Because I thought, like, what, 25 years ago you've been going to bed with a dummy, weren't you, Charlotte? It's happening again tonight now. I know best man's supposed to start making Groom squirm with all past stories, past events, all embarrassing stories, but seriously, considering there's ladies present, I'd still like to be your mate when it's over, believe it or not. And also, you're going to be my best man next year. Except a couple of things. Belle-Isle, Coventry stalker. But no, I'll just wind it down by saying, Al, you're a very lucky bloke. You got yourself a beautiful, really, really nice lady. Charlotte, you're a very lucky lady. You got yourself a gorgeous dress and some flowers. Right, coming back to that. Right, Al, as one of my final roles as your best man, it's a great pleasure that I've just been able to give you the last few minutes of your life where you've had upper hand on Charlotte and Jonathan. So, in all honesty, Al, really, you have been an absolutely fantastic mate. A pair of us have been through, to put it politely, some real shit together, and we've still come out really good mates at the other side, so it goes to show what a great bloke you actually are. So I'm pretty sure that you're going to make Charlotte a cracking husband and make her really happy. So I'd like to wish him a great future and a fantastic honeymoon in North Wales. I'm guessing they're going there anyway. I was speaking to him earlier. He says, I asked him what they were doing after the wedding. He says he was going to bang her for a couple of days.
So if we can ask everybody to raise their glasses for that happy couple. Allan and Charlotte, we love you both.
Wish them well in many years together. Mr. and Mrs. Dickinson.
Can I just give it... Hang on a minute. Sorry. No. That was the best laugh I've had at a wedding for a while. Some of the speeches are absolutely terrible. But I like to raise a toast. It's two best man there, because that was a good... That was right, can I...
The evening reception is going to be held in the Oulton suite. The doors will be open